get my phone for the notes, but I'm pretty sure the notes are in my Discord. Logan Paul is not SummerSlam. It was going to be on the Raw after SummerSlam. Pat McAfee, an announcement today. They had Impact. It looks like Christian could be from the championship to Ace Austin. They haven't given it to him eventually because like he would be the youngest Impact champion as a result. Ronda Alvarez, TNA is the last two TNA champs, official ones if you exclude Moose. Cliff Compton had a photo with CM Punk. I forget if it was Juice or Domino. Weird gimmicks with like pirates and stuff at the time, which were really out of date. It's not the first time like he got rid of all the champs. Like I said before, Sting was not part of the WWE, but Christian Angle went to under Johnny Ace went to AEW. I mean, it wasn't as big as like CM Punk. Angle probably at the time was. I was wondering if CM Punk and Danielson would debut together with Chris Jericho as best in the world. People were saying, what if the CM Punk impersonation showed up, which I didn't really pay attention to. Or if Shivani yells, "Who's the third man?" when Hewton was the guy who yelled it. Over there, I think we're really gonna hear it. There wasn't really any gimmicks. They probably like same stuff like with Jericho, Moxley, or like how they introduced them. Then maybe I'll turn heel later. Maybe I'll turn heel against Allen. Yeah, I'll turn heel against him. A lot of these people, there was this reaction where people were like, "We don't care about CM Punk," because like a lot of the fans of AEW are like WCW fans. So I wonder if WWE would bring back WCW and ECW fans, or have XFL take NXT's spot. So I'm the old bird want to talk about the WCW fans, XFL and Lesnar. My first reaction to this was like, is he actually going to show up? And when he actually showed up, I was like, this sucked. He actually showed up. Like, and it was like a promo and like, like free ice cream, and it was ice cream instead of like a Pepsi drink or whatever, which I guess he can't do at 10 p.m. or something. And I don't know, it wasn't anything innovative. It was like he was doing repeats and stuff. He was sort of like playing to the crowd, but like it was sort of done differently and in a unique way. Like it was a very Punk promo where it was like, it felt like a very in your face Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Scott Steiner promo, like in that era of the 90s and 00s. People were waiting for that. Could be that Vince never gave him a contract like Christian. I don't know if Cliff Compton was there because he's from Chicago or because he was an agent for AEW what was going on. I still forget if he was Juice or Domino. He high fived a lot of fans. I think after the while, some people just gave him like fist bumps and like, and he was hugging people. And I don't know, COVID wise, that was probably not a good idea. Who cares about Reigns and CM Punk came back? Pialazzo scoring every game was distracting, but they'll lose every game. Check my PayPal that I did get my thing stolen. Oh, hey, what's up, Molly? I don't want to say anything mean about that. I mean, I got like a wall here also, so it helps that I can't like show other people in addition. Let me see. I like play something. It's getting a little late though. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm gonna check my PayPal to make sure I got a discount, a refund from Figure 4 Weekly. Like a lot of my balance. What did I sell? Yeah, I was discounted it. I think I was discounted at NGPW World Patreon. I think I paid for it. Go ask him about it again. Then we'll follow up on that. Darby Allin, I don't know. He's a golden child of AEW, I understand, but he was in that scandal. And I know they're trying to hide it, unfortunately. I don't know who they could have had do that. I was driving this. I don't know what that means. There's a bill. I don't know what that means. Below was I unsubscribed. Oh, did I get a refund? Was a refund put in? Put in for getting resubscribed. But I wasn't supposed to. Oh, hey, how's it going? I do a lot of sports commentaries, wrestling. I do both actually, wrestling and sports commentaries. I just said a whole bunch of stuff, and I think you joined after all of that. Oops, followed you. All right. Just the JRPG. I think I went to his stuff before. Zero Escape. I guess I just basically. Well, I don't know. Basically, everything I said, I basically said to you. Let's see. I'll be right back with my phone. Oh yes, that thing. I don't know. I feel like Alexa plays the character better than. Well, I don't know. Her matches and the storyline don't work, but she plays the character pretty well. Very good actress. Attractive looking. Has a good look. Um, can wrestle. Full package. Yeah, I think it was like supposed to appeal to like younger fans, even though it was Chucky. Um, that's more of her. The doll is a little ugly myself, but I don't know the she worked with she's a talented actress, talented wrestler, can work with the gimmick. I don't know if she has much promo work, but she plays characters pretty well. Imagine CM Punk. Yo, imagine if like he just positive for COVID tomorrow, and then he like high fived the whole entire audience, like, which would be a disaster. But no one's gonna care anyway because wrestling fans and wrestling critics don't really talk about it. He hugs some people. So there was like this outfit. I don't know if it was in that Discord or whatever, but like it was an outfit where like Lieutenant Governor Abbott or whatever his name was from like Texas had the same exact red tie as Trump. He had the same suit as Trump. I'm wondering like how's this tailor still get business? And then I looked at the commercial for AEW today, and I looked at Cody's suit, and it looks exactly like Trump and Lieutenant Governor Abbott's red tie and everything. Or maybe they just have the same red tie and maybe the suit's different. I don't know. But it looked like a pretty similar suit. They don't really do anything creative with CM Punk. Like he just cut the same promo he did. I mean, it could have been worse. Like it could have dropped the ball. But like if it was Impact, people would have all the critics would have had a shitstorm. Like, oh, I mean, they're not Impact. Like the ratings are like 1 million in the ratings as like comparable like Raw and stuff. Like, and they've improved like by 33% from last year and the year before. Like, but like if Impact was in the same situation, they would have criticized the crap out of the fact that they just rehash the whole thing. Like, oh, he's sitting down, opposed to like, oh, Sting was like a Raven was there over a jacket. Like, yeah, that's exactly what Impact would have done, and they would have been like skewered for it, unlike AEW, because like I don't know, AEW draws or whatever, and they work well business wise. I mean, CM Punk probably is going to make a lot of money off T-shirts. I mean, there's the whole thing where like they had, oh, I was there when CM Punk debuted. Yeah, I think they did it at 10 o'clock because like I think they were thinking that the older folks are gonna, or people who are just tired, are gonna fall asleep at 11. So they were gonna wait till CM Punk was there. I mean, I would have worked the quarters better. CM Punk. It should have been Pepsi instead of ice cream. Albeit like it's pretty late. Um, Cole Cabana wasn't there, which would have drove some controversy. I don't know how the Dark Order buddies feel about that. Hangman Page, etc. They did the tag team eliminator, so it'll be like I'm assuming it's Lucha Bros or Jurassic Express versus Young Bucks. And I'm guessing it's Jurassic Express. That'd be Christian Jurassic Express versus the Elite twice, and I don't. I don't think Kenny's gonna lose. I don't know if the Bucks are the right people. I don't know if Jurassic Express is the right people. Like they're very talented. They're over, but they sort of lost a lot of momentum. Even though Christian's doing a very good job as a manager, the Lucha Bros just have way better matches with the Bucks. Jungle Boy's good. Luchasaurus or Marco Stunt are fine wrestling wise, but the keeper of the Lucha Bros, especially the tag team, singles definitely. Um, Well, Pelican's a pretty good singles champion too. I don't know. I would review my own video for my notes on the promo, but it's harder for me to do that because like I have to listen to the whole thing all over again. He's gonna make his. They announced that he's gonna make his first AEW Dynamite appearance on Wednesday. If I was watching, I would be like, CM Punk's there, I'm leaving. Like I wasn't gonna. I didn't pay attention if people left, but I would have left. Like I didn't think anything else was gonna top that for the night. It was 10 o'clock. I probably watched some good matches in the dark. Like there's only 1 hour left of the show. You're not gonna miss much. He was 20 minutes in there too. This whole Darby Allin controversy, which they're not addressing, and now they're rewarding him, just like with Sammy Guevara re-debuting for the Inner Circle as a Vertigo, when they don't punish these guys. They're very tic-tacky punishments. Took off a sweatshirt and then showed his merchandise. Product placement. Called Personality a song. I called it and I saw it coming because like WWE doesn't own it. And like Tony Khan already licensed like Tarzan Boy, so like that wasn't surprising. He said we would never let the fans down. He's alluding to like not being allowed to do what he did. But I feel like that was part of like him being a heel, like in sort of that heel persona because like he sort of snapped or got angry or whatever in WWE because like he was held back by Vince. But like here he's a face because like he's not. I mean, he could still have like that anger and heel persona because he is pretty intense. But like the face there because like he isn't being held back and he wants to support the guys in the back, and he's in a place like Ring of Honor, a place where people get paid, learn, and love professional wrestling. He must be in Ring of Honor, and then he went back to. He played Ring of Honor even though it was AEW, which wouldn't happen in the 90s in no was, or anything pre AEW. He said Darby Allin jumped out of planes, got beat up in body bags. Allin was tough. He knows everyone in Chicago likes people who are tough and is tough, and Darby Allin's like Chicago tough. but nothing you can do can be dangerous. The wrestling CM Punk, except wrestling CM Punk in Chicago. Oh, that isn't in Chicago, is it? We're sort of like the reason purpose of that promo. Let's see. AEW All Out. It's in Illinois. All right. And they're talking about how it's going to be like 2 weeks of Chicago. December 5th, like last time. At the same time. 1 week difference. Yeah, Chris Jericho versus Adam Page, John Moxley versus MJF. Probably Chris Jericho versus Adam Page is the biggest hyper alpha match. Usually Adam Page versus Christian, I guess. I think that's about it for my notes. Covered that. If it's done by Impact, it'd be disappointing, but the ratings are different and the situation is different. This is very pandering, but he set up was his intensity and his delivery was very good. And it felt like he's a star with that debut because of his mic work, and he might not be wrestling that much so often because he has to train, so it makes up for his mic work, and it feels like a full experience, like a comedy show or like a guy where you just see someone talk in a concert hall or something. What's my issues with it? His matchups are a little funky. Darby Allin's not the first guy I think would face him. Probably Moxley. Like, it wasn't like Alvarez had a pretty cool call, and I don't know if this is why it got changed. It wasn't like that, but like him facing Moxley, like jumping him, or like Moxley calling him out or something, and then like him helping Daniel Garcia and beating him up from behind. It just felt a little bit lazy at times that they used him, and they didn't promote him for the whole night, which sort of hurts his value. And it was a little bit campy when Impact like would promote Angle, like everybody talking about it at the same time, or at least a perception of how AEW or how Impact or WWE would have done it. But, like when you don't do it that way, it feels like you're hurting the day, you're hurting the event, you're hurting the pay per view, you're hurting the show. Also, CM Punk also in the process. That's different at least, and you have plenty of time to use him. I mean, he is getting older. I was, yeah, he shot on Vince. He didn't shoot on like wrestlers he didn't like, or work shoot like that, or like people were saying like, oh, he should bring out the WWE belt and like bring the WWE something like that would be really big, which in itself would not have been that creative because it was already been twice, but like that's really kind of intensity could have had. Like if he showed up at ROH, took that belt, brought to AEW, that would have been really good. But I would have liked the ROH match between him and Danielson. How the fantasy booking wise was, it was pretty not well fantasy booked in terms of like. I mean, CM Punk just CM Punk. He showed that he can. Not so much wrestling wise, but his promo was pretty solid. His intensity and his story creating ability, storytelling ability, creating conflicts, etc. What are your thoughts on subscribe? Let me see if there's anyone who can read. A lot of people playing Code Veronica today. A lot of people. 12 minutes. Curious about that. No wrestler. I don't know if there's any wrestlers online. I would say. And they have a lot of viewers, which don't really support when I show stuff. I think Leva was on before. I don't know if she's still on. I'll play some Final Fantasy 8 actually. I'll be right back with Final Fantasy 8. I'll see you guys later.